single state needs to share in the revenue, and they need to have athletes. And like you just talked about, the positive multiplier effect would be absurd. And here's the thing: you got the Packers and the Browns are owned by the government. They're government-owned teams, right? So if the owners are worried about their value, we'll just set up a bunch of every state will jump at the opportunity, and there are athletes there. Don't listen. Don't let these scouts or let these guys that are running these football franchises and baseball franchises, because they're a bunch of pencil neck geeks that never wore a jockstrap in their lives, and they're determining that tens of thousands of our young men and women, mostly men in baseball and in football, don't have jobs and don't have the opportunity to thrive. Now, what is that? We live in the greatest country in the world. It's our government's responsibility and the corporations, Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NHL, and NBA, to open up opportunities for our young men and women. Do you understand? And they're not. So you people that are watching, you think you're helping, but you're hurting, okay? You need to tell your governors, your senators, your congressmen, I don't care what state you're in. I'm an independent. I don't care if you're in a Democratic state or in a Republican state. We need more professional franchises for the good of the young men and young women that are competing. My wife told me there's only six NBA, 6 states that have women's NBA, right? But there's like 30 states that have men's NBA. Well, why isn't there 30 WNBA teams in 30 states? Those are opportunities for our women to go and play basketball and have a career and make some money and really enjoy themselves and stay healthy. I mean, with our obesity issues that we have and the mental illnesses that we have and the financial difficulties that our countries have, to have a guy make $700 million, that's real. That's real.
It's a real
okay?
number.
And have a bunch of others coming in and to the like making the same, while we got thousands and thousands and thousands of young, talented baseball players in the minors and in college and in high school that aren't getting an opportunity. Do you understand? Not just for them to physically, it makes me want to cry, honestly. It really does. That they are to be so greedy that the Dodgers, to pay a guy $700 million is really, really absurd. And it goes to the next point, Andrew. You know, these college coaches, the coaches, they're making sick money, right? They're making sick money. They're talking about $20-30 million buyouts. I mean, who are these guys to get $20-30 million buyouts from these universities? These universities are where our alumni are making major contributions to, and these football coaches who are just leaving the kids stranded, like this. The Penn State really disappointed me. This coach. So the Penn State coach says he can't wait to coach somewhere. Oh, you can't wait to coach somewhere. Well, why don't you shut your mouth? Just shut your mouth and let the dust settle. Okay, hang out with your family. Pray for the kids, because those kids just made you. What did he get? What was his buyout?
$49 million.
What was the guy? Oh my God. $49 million Franklin made. Some dork who played at a small college, East Stroudsburg University, right? He's so blessed to have this opportunity. And what does he want to do? $49 million. And he wants to, all of a sudden, now he's saying, I can't wait to coach. So now his agent is now negotiating with the university somewhere. You know that. So the university's going to fire their head coach, knowing Franklin's going to take the job. Same thing that scumbag at LSU did. He was at Cincinnati. This is one of the biggest tragedies, like 10 years ago. And this is where it all started. So Kelly is at University of Cincinnati, and the kids play their you-know-whats off. They have a great year. I think they were undefeated, right, 10 or 15 years ago. Great group of kids. And the Notre Dame job opens up. And what's he do? He goes and takes the Notre Dame job, and he don't even say bye to the kids. He leaves the kids stranded. So he goes to Notre Dame, didn't do anything there. The last national championship Notre Dame had, one of my buddies was coaching there. Coach Joe Moore was coaching there, right? and some other dork that coached that Pitt when I was there. But anyway, I don't want to say his name. He's a backstabber. The guy's name was Davey, but he was my positions coach when I first went to Pitt. So they're at Notre Dame. They win a national championship. So they say, oh, they're going to get Kelly. So he goes over to Notre Dame. Doesn't do anything. Never does anything. Mm-hmm. I think their best finish was maybe 9 or 10 in the country. Mm-hmm. Right? Can't win a game. Can't do anything right. But he's making all these millions and millions of dollars from Notre Dame. Then what's he do? LSU gets rid of a great coach, the guy by the name of Orgeron. He's got guts. He coaches LSU to a national championship, brings down this stud from Ohio, getting back to schools not knowing the scouts. Mm-hmm. They don't really know. These scouts don't know, okay? So Burroughs goes down. Orgeron has the guts. In the South, we're Yankees to all the people mm-hmm. outside. Well, this day they call us Yankees. Man, my brothers were down there. We were always Yankees. Y'all Yankees, they'd say. But we'd be down at LSU, and they bring down Burroughs, a guy from the North, from Ohio, and Orgeron puts this great team together, right? And let me tell you something, Andrew. My brother, I don't watch much college football. My brother watches LSU all the time. So he says, Dennis, you got to come watch. Him and a bunch of his buddies were getting together. Come on and watch LSU. They're playing Alabama. Alabama's a powerhouse. No one can beat Alabama.